yes, in lots of cases that will work. So one of the solutions telecoms operators are putting forward is if you have one of the newer routers, so for example, if you've gone for a fiber broadband connection, then the router that comes with that does actually have a socket on the back that you can then plug a telephone into. And that will then do all of the magic that needs to happen to make that phone work on a digital network. So for normal voice calls, someone phoning you, you phoning someone and having a chat, yes, that will work fine. I would say that there are a couple of caveats I would put around that. One, it relies on you having a broadband connection, and not all businesses, not all residents do have a broadband connection, so it relies on you having that. Secondly, and I can say this from personal experience, so this has already happened in my area as a kind of residential customer, and where my phone socket was and my phone that was plugged into that phone socket was absolutely nowhere near where my broadband router was, which was in a completely different place and was not somewhere that was convenient for me at all to then plug a telephone into the back of. Although technically that would have worked and all would be good, that was just a practical issue of actually, is my router where I want my phone to be?
Yeah.
And it's not the case where you can then start using telephone extensions and the like again. Telephone extensions are not really an option in the same way that they were before, where you would have a master socket wherever it was installed 40 years ago in your house, or whenever that was put in, and then you'd run an extension to where you really want your phone to be. That's not really the case going forward with this solution that you suggest. So will it work? Yes. Are there practical considerations in terms of where the placement of that? Yes, there are.